Hey, Pete Hendricks Classics here. And in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the launch knife for Urban Cowboy, which is, and hopefully that will focus in, the Overall Creek Farmhand from Rosecraft Blades. As you know, we love the historical aspects of our heritage knives. The history of this knife is a little bit murky. It most likely emerged in the 1890s, probably in Europe, followed by becoming popular here in the US. In short, this style knife was made to be a hard use working knife. Case started selling this style knife in the latter half of the 1960s, naming it the Sod Buster. And in the same way that a Kleenex really means a tissue to most people, the style now is called Sod Buster, though that is a trademark name for Case. So here's what I love about this knife. First, it's a Rosecraft, which means that it's been transitioned to modern steel and has been redesigned to last and last. Next, Rosecraft blades have fit and finish that are comparable to $200 and $300 knives. This particular one will sell for $59.99, and there's a long way from $59.99 or $60 to $200 to $300. Next, Rosecraft, we covered that. Rosecraft knives require firm pressure to open and close. This is a safety feature to prevent closing on your hand during use. I'm comfortable using the Rosecraft knives for hard use. I've never had a Rosecraft try to buckle during use. They are not like the slip joint knives that many of us grew up with that will, they're really easy to open and close, and they will buckle when you're using them, wanting to fold over on your hand or your fingers. I consider those older type knives or modern knives that open that easily to be light use knives. But the Rosecrafts, I'm good with hard use. And I've got video here coming up to show you. Now, I love micarta, the covers, which is the industry term for the handles, are blue micarta. And I love me some micarta. And so the way micarta is made is they take either paper or linen or canvas or burlap, and they put a bunch of layers, and somehow it's all the layers are flat, and they then infuse it with some kind of acrylic resin, and it winds up being very hard, and they're just beautiful. To me, micarta covers are a step up. And the couple of advantages, first off, they're beautiful because as they round it when they are making the covers, it uncovers additional layers of the fabric. And next, if you have it where there is some of the fabric exposed, when it gets wet, it's really easy to hold on to. And I just love micarta. So, I think that is what we need to cover for this part of the video. Thank you. I want you to see how sharp it still is after cutting all that cardboard. This is thin, waxy paper from a Uline catalog. And, you know, thin, waxy paper is harder than cutting regular paper. So, So this shows how you close it. So when you start closing it, see how it stops right there? That's a half stop. That is part of the safety to keep it from folding over on your hand or your fingers. And, you know, different than knives you may have had growing up, you can see this one takes more firmness to open and close, and you can hear the sound that it makes. Thank you very much.